Hello, welcome. Today I wanted to take a few minutes and go over what I think of as 4 of the most important keys to getting the most out of meditation. Let me start by saying that I know there are a lot of opinions on this subject and many books and probably many libraries devoted to the notion of how to get more out of meditation. But these are 4 keys that I've come to think of as essential based on my decades as a meditator and traveler and later guide and teacher. There are 4 for getting into meditation and 1 for coming out of meditation. So let's get started. Number 1, pay attention. I know that sounds obvious, but really, meditation is not something that should be done in the background. When it's time to meditate, whether it's for a minute or a day, take it out of the background into the foreground. You want to be as fully present as possible for your meditation, and that means focus, pay attention. Key number 2, understand that what you're doing is about being, not about doing. The doing is important, and you want to be doing the best you can, and in principle, doing things perfectly. But it's still not about the doing, it's about the being. All of these doings, whether they're meditation or invocation or chanting or prayer for that matter, are not about the thing itself. They're about where it points. They're all tools. They're all fingers pointing at the moon. They're all means. So understand they are means, and the doing is doing, but it's really about being. Key number 3, don't evaluate what you're doing, at least not while you're doing it. There'll be plenty of time later to revisit the moments you have during meditation and decide how that could be improved or what went wrong or what went right and so forth. There's plenty of time for that, but not during the act. When you're meditating, meditate. When you're praying, pray. When you're invoking, invoke. Give as much of yourself to the process as you can. And don't evaluate while you're doing it. You can do that later. Now, the 4th key is for leaving meditation. And it's important to do that in a thoughtful and mindful way. You want to be able to recall the peace and joy or the lessons that you've learned during meditation. And you can do that by taking a moment and centering yourself and deciding to re-enter the rest of life, not just abandoning it. All right, so there they are, my 4 keys for getting the most out of meditation. 3 for entering meditation. Number 1, pay attention. Number 2, understand that it's about being, not about the doing. And number 3, don't evaluate what you're doing while you're doing it. And then a 4th key for coming out of meditation, do it mindfully. Don't just abandon it. Well, there you have my 4 keys. May they serve you well. Bye for now.